personal, well, I want you to have your fun. If your man get personal, well, I want you to have your fun. I'm going back to Fry's poor mama, going warehouse all night long. I'm gonna stay no color, but front teeth is crowned with gold. I'm gonna stay no color, but front teeth is crowned with gold. She got a mortgage on my body, Lord, lean on my soul. And etc, 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 around we go. Traveling Riverside Blues, one of Robert Johnson's masterpieces that we have left with us. One of the few recordings that he made, dozen or so, that he made that we still have. There was, of course, the Led Zeppelin version that came out relatively recently. It was a famous bootleg one, but it was re-released on one of those posthumous things that they did, which we'll have a look at that later. I'm just going to run through for now Robert Johnson's version, so you're down with that, and then we'll look at how what Jimmy Page did to rock it up and the similarities with the original, etc, etc, etc. Alrighty, so the first thing, let's have a look at the intro. It's a straight groove. It's sort of like a funky a lot of Robert Johnson stuff. If you played it now, it'd sound like James Brown, you know, because it's funky. And this one in particular, the intro is quite straight. It's just what I was playing here is 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2. Yeah, so you go from a straight thing here, 1, 1 and 2. 1, so you start on the upbeat, 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2. Yeah, so we'll get to that turnaround in a minute, but here it's and 2, 3, and 1 and 2. And slide down, and then just hit the open chord, and then little triplet runs. Now what you do here with your pick will depend on where your picking's at. You can just strum it, which we'll see is effective in the Led Zeppelin version, or you can pick more like a finger picker would, where you skip that second string and skip and go down, up, down, something like that. Yeah, so that's descending on that third string. And just pick from the third string to the top again, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, like that, or down, up, down, down, up on the second string now. Do that again, or just strum it. So the last couple are more like shuffles, something like that, anything really. Because of the tuning, again, as long as you've got your left hand in place, any of those things are going to work. So just experiment with all of them. Try that picking one, because that'll be good for your pick. But when you're playing along, you know, don't let that bit hold you back. Just that bit's fine. The trick will be coming from there back to a straight groove. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and yeah. So you got this straight thing at the start, then the triplets, and then straight. Yeah. So by straight, have a look at the end of the sliding section in the sliding course in the 3-string section, and you'll see what I talk about straight grooves and triplet grooves and stuff. But straight is just basically up and down, whereas triplets are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're switching between the two here, right? So it's and then the song starts, and it's a 12 bar, but the first 2 bars are on the 4 chord. If your main get personal, just just smack the two, accent the second beat of the bar and the fourth, the backbeat. If your main get personal, well, want you to have your fun. And then the riff is pretty simple, really. It's your picking that's the tricky bit with this. You go little finger there on the third finger on the third on the next string, and it's so it's down on those two strings, up on those two strings, and then down as you slide from the third fret up to the fifth. No, and then it's down on the third string and up again on either or both of those. So that's the trick with your picking, with your pick, isn't it? Down, up, and then do the slide. So down, stroke there, and then on the third string, and then up stroke on the second. Or you can play that note there as well if you want. It's a blues, and Robert Johnson would have never played it the same way twice. The two versions we have on the recordings are quite different. This is the easier one, really. Okay, so that sounds cool, and you're sliding up to that same note there, which sounds funky, you know. Or you can play the flat 7 there. That's better though. And then do it again. If your main get personal, and you can get a bit chunky with it with your right hand, and mute a lot of those, like that if you want. If your main get personal, well, I want you to have your fun. If your main get personal, well, I want you to have your fun. And again. I'm going back to Fry's Point Mama now to the 5 chord on the 7th fret. Back to Fry's Point Mama, going to Barrel House all night long. Right? So it's back to Fry's Point Mama, Barrel House, all 7, 3rd, open. Back to Fry's Point Mama, boom, Barrel House. And you don't have to go to the open there. You can just stay on the 4. Back to Fry's Point Mama, going Barrel House all night long. Or you can go back to Fry's Point Mama, going to Barrel House all night long. You can stop there too if you want. Make sure you sing the right melody though. I like it back on the flat 3rd. Back to Fry's Point Mama, going to Barrel House all night long. Now, in this very last bit, Johnson did this all the time. He would have bars of 2/4 here and 6/4 here and just an extra beat wherever he felt like it, because he was playing by himself, and all the old blues guys, that's what they did. They didn't worry too much about the strict 4/4. So you can do the same, why not? And just go back to Fry's Point Mama, Barrel House all night long. An extra beat there, and then start it. That's another way to play the riff, isn't it? See what I did then? Slide up to the major 3rd. Any number of variations on that. To start with, just get that one down. But back to our little, the end. Back to Fry's Point Mama, Barrel House all night. If you're playing it with someone else and you don't want to confuse them and you just want to stick to your 4/4 bars, then you need to come in straight away on the one with the riff there. Back to Fry's Point Mama, Barrel House all night long. And that's how I'll write it in the tab, again for the same reason, just to keep the notation simple. But if you want to add that extra beat, because that's a bit tricky to get to, that's what's going on there. So again, I'll play it both of those two ways just so you got it. Back to Fry's Point Mama, Barrel House all night long. So, or back to Fry's Point Mama, barrel house all night long. Missed it, but okay, I played a major or something, sharp 5 or something nasty then, but you get the idea. Yeah. Alright, so that's Travelling Riverside Blues. I'll just run through it one more time, I think. So the intro, 2, 3, 4, 1. Man, get personal with, I want you to have your fun. If your man get personal, I want you to have your fun. I'm going back to Fry's Point Mama, going barrel house all night long. Okay, so that again, it's all on your tab. So that's how Robert Johnson did it on that particular recording. Led Zeppelin got hold of it and did some other things to it. So I'll see if I can run through that as well. There was the big intro that just sort of started with it like that, just on the 12th fret with a little one E and a 2 E and a 16th thing. And he had a slide too. Jimmy used a slide on this, so feel free if you're up to it to use the slide. Okay, so what was that? That was the same as the Robert Johnson turnaround we did in 3, but he just kept the same groove going, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Almost the same, wasn't it? He went. So that's 3rd fret on the 3rd string, 2nd, and then open, and then to the 5th on the bottom string, and then slide up from the 3rd to the 4th, and then open 2nd, and then chord. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right, so that's your little intro, and then the big riff is. So let's run through that. One da da down. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3. If you've got a slide, it'll be da da down down down. But for now, it's just open 3rd, 5th, 3rd open. Classic blues thing to do, and then. So that last bit is the. I mean, Jimmy's picking it, so it's like that, but you're just going to strum it, yeah? So it's just put your 3rd finger on that 3rd string, on the 2nd finger, 3rd string, 3rd fret, and just strum the thing. So you're going to go down, up, down, up, down, up. You could do it like that, but that's a bit more, so it gives you more continuity. And then do the same thing on the 5th fret on the bass, and then a little run up from the 2nd to the 4th fret, and then to the 5th like you did in the intro, except now it's from the 2nd up to the 4th. Do it again. So you can see what Jimmy's done, he's kept that 3 feel all the way through, and sort of made it funky and rocky. Instead of going for that, he's kept that 3 feel, sort of more bluesy thing on it. But with Bonzo at the back, you know, banging it, it sounds like a Led Zeppelin doing a Robert Johnson song. That's what it sounds like. Then it goes to, where are we? So again, that's pretty familiar by now. That's the open, but he's just hitting all the strings. 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and it's the groove, isn't it? Da 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 da. And he just plays the blues. mess it up. But basically all they're doing is combining those riffs. It's either that or the and it's in G. So this is a good opportunity for you now, relatively late in the course, to have a listen to that and see if you can put all those pieces together and get your ear up a little bit. Also look at how, particularly when you've got them written down in front of you, what Jimmy did, how similar he made it to the original, even though you listen to it and at first listen it's a different song altogether, even the lyrics are different. But when you have a look at what's going on there, you can see the similarities. And the main difference, of course, is that big riff. Yeah, and a lot of these things that Robert Johnson did, Jimmy Page wasn't the only guy to learn from that, let's say. Right? Okay, Travelling Riverside Blues, what a fantastic tune. Cheers.